this wisdom which I wrote here, that this hidden wisdom is the gospel of the uncircumcision. That is why this gospel was not spoken. The gospel of the apostles was spoken of circumcision, which expired when Christ died, and then the uncircumcision began with the apostle Paul, because even when Christ was resurrected and Paul had not yet appeared, in the conversion of Paul that wisdom begins, when he had several encounters, when he ascended to the third heaven, when Christ appeared to him in different forms and several times after that, and he was revealing to him. That is why Jesus of Nazareth said, this information when he was in the days of his flesh walking with the apostles said, this information will not be taken to the Gentiles because that was the gospel of circumcision. Later, as I said before, it was revealed to the apostle Paul, who wrote it in 14 epistles. And there they were captured. But that was a foundation. Like when you start a building and you stop working on it, there is the foundation, there are the rods to raise the building, but if you abandon it, the weed, the bad eye, the small hip covers it. And it seems that there is nothing there. What is seen are ruins, because that is how the gospel of the uncircumcision was. Theologians for 2,000 years could not understand it. But in the 73rd, at the time appointed by the Father, thus he said to Daniel, Daniel seals these words, and for the time of the end, when knowledge increases, then I will open the seals. For the seals began to be opened in 1973. Well then, the apostle tells us that in that gospel, hey, let's look at Romans 1:17. Well, we have not read the main verse. Let's read the first letter, the Corinthians chapter 2, verse 7. It says, but we speak the wisdom of God in mystery, the hidden wisdom which God predestined before the ages to our glory, that we might glory, was predestined for the predestined. You are predestined, and you were predestined with information that is the mystery that was hidden, that now you have it here in growing in grace, only and exclusively in growing in grace. Outside of this ministry, there is not, because this ministry brings one covering, there are not two coverings, there is only one. And if it is in this ministry, that is where the mystery is revealed. Well, and this mystery has tremendous purposes. Let's also read now Romans 1:17. The 16th verse, for I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone who believes, that is, who is already believing. Say with me, the power of God is in the gospel of uncircumcision, and our ministry is preaching the gospel of the uncircumcision. Therefore, our ministry is a ministry of power, because why preach the gospel of the uncircumcision?